Now, this is smart. A lot of the consumers out there might be upset regarding the way Rockstar are selling this game, but it's super smart, and I can't knock smarts because I predicted they would do this about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I said it to myself. If I had the most anticipated game of all time, yeah, in my possession, and I know on day one, everybody's going to buy it. We're talking their mother, dog, everybody's going to be buying this game. Even me, who's not really playing games like that, I come back for the odd gem. A new Resident Evil, a new Final Fantasy, I'll come back. But outside of that, I ain't really playing games like that. But this, I will dust off the PlayStation 5 to purchase this. And because of that, Rockstar knew that it was going to sell out regardless. And they made sure that it's not coming out physically. So there's no physical CD for it just yet anyway. There's no PC release anytime soon. It's straight digital copy on console. Smart. And I said this to myself. If I was them, I would. And I said this to myself 2 years ago. It was about 2 years ago. I said, if I had this game, I'm not bringing it out on PC because we know how piracy runs rampant on PC. Yeah? Not only does piracy run rampant, you're going to have all the modders that are going to be putting their own versions out of this game, which can potentially take away the niceness. I just made up a word then. The niceness of the game I've made. I'm going to want people to purchase my game and play it from start to finish with what I've created in this world before PC modders get their hands on it and start changing things around and adding what they want to add in. Some of the mistakes I may have made in my original developer game, they fixed fine. But for the first go, I want people to enjoy what I've spent, I don't know, how long has it been? 15, 20 years nearly making, okay? That's one thing why I wouldn't allow to be released on PC straight away. I'm at least making it wait 6 months, at least. At best a year, but 6 months, you ain't seen no PC version, okay? Physical copies. They've said that they're bringing out physical copies, but what is in these physical copies isn't actually a CD. It's just a piece of paper with a code on it to go and download, well, to basically put the code in on your PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, and, you know, basically play it that way. So no matter what, you can only get this game digitally on console for the first 6 months at least. Smart! Because then you can charge whatever you want and everybody's going to be buying it. Yeah, apparently the base version, it says it's $79. I'm not sure what that is in British pounds, the exchange rate at the moment in time. It's going to be roughly about, I don't know, 65, 70 quid, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to purchase it. I'm going to purchase it. Yeah, the limited edition is $100. I'm hearing that there's a lot of things that are locked behind the ultimate edition that you don't get in the base version. So what? People are going to buy it regardless. I'm usually pro-consumer in a lot of cases, but this time I can't be, because all they're doing is smarts. This is smart business. I can't knock them for doing something that I predicted that they were going to do. You know? Now, here's the part which I feel sorry for. There's two scenarios I feel sorry for regarding this, because it's digital only and it's console only for the first half of the year. Collector's editions, they're going to be non-existent. Now, they could bring them out, yeah, after they've got all the sales, they've got the numbers that they need, they've made the return, yeah, regardless, and they'll say, you know what? We're going to put out a special edition on CD if you really want it, after they've got the purchases from day one, you know, for the next month or so. But at this moment in time, there's no special edition, and a lot of people like having collector's items of these games. I've got games that are still sealed from the PlayStation 3. I've got GTA 4 on the PlayStation 3 sealed. Every year it goes up in price, and it's just sat there chilling. I've got The Last of Us as well, the original PlayStation 3. Price just keeps going up. You know, people want these things because they hold value if you don't open them. Okay? That's the one thing that's a problem. Another thing that's a problem, and this is a big problem, this is where I'm on the consumer side. I'm not sure how true this is, but I've heard that Rockstar apparently bought the main guys that do role play. So for those who don't know what role play is, basically GTA Online first started on Grand Theft Auto 4. It was crap. Yeah, it flopped. GTA 5, they had an online version. It flopped. So you know what modders did? Modders, once the PC version came out, they made their own version of online. But they made it so good, it's now got its own cult following. So if you have a copy of the game on PC, you can basically join these servers where they actually do role plays. Like each night, I'm not sure how it works because I've never done it, but I know kind of like each day, the day resets or the event resets, and then you get in there and you can be a shop assistant, you can work for the police, you can work for a drug lord, and you all play a role play. So if you're part of a SWAT team, you've got to take out the drug lords. Tuesday night, you might succeed and take them down. Wednesday night, you might fail. But these people, these modders out there have created this whole world beyond the main game to where it's basically a civilization, right? And it's getting bigger and bigger and more popular to where, you know, shop attendants, you can go and be a mechanic and work on someone's car and stuff like that. Buy weed, sell weed, just basically normal life with the hectic side of Grand Theft Auto. So apparently the biggest guys that were doing this, the guys that ran this biggest server or the most popular server, I believe, is it called 5M or M5? One of the names, I just vaguely remember. And apparently Rockstar loved what they did so much. Rockstar bought them or done some form of partnership with them. So basically, what was classed as a modded cult following thing, this online modded version that had nothing to do with Rockstar, Rockstar is now taking it and implementing it in their online game. So as you know, Rockstar is never going to release the online version of what they're doing just yet. When GTA 6 comes out, November 19th, it's just going to be the campaign, right? Online will probably come out in a couple months or whenever it's ready, right? So what I'm hearing is, because obviously they've done a crap job, Rockstar, they do the campaigns well, and the DLC, they do online crap. Apparently, it's going to be some form of role play, the online official version for GTA 6, according to them collaborating with this 5M server group modded people. But here's my other prediction, which I believe they're going to do, and it's not going to be good for the consumer. Due to Rockstar now having their own version of role play, think about it common sense wise. Why would Rockstar now allow the competition out there, once the game comes on PC, because it will eventually arrive on PC with all the modders, then you're going to have all the people with all their independent servers outside of the main official server that Rockstar has. Why is Rockstar going to allow those independent ones to potentially get better than their own? I can picture Rockstar sending out cease and desist and DMCAs, all sorts. And the whole idea of roleplay, because the reason why roleplay is so popular is because you have so many different companies and servers now that you can join and you can apply to be in, because some of them are really strict. They say, if you want to join our server, we need to know who you are, how old you are, what's your occupation. They want to know who you are in real life so you don't come in and start messing and not doing the role plays properly. If you want to be a shop attendant in our server, you be a shop attendant. Serve that Slurpee and don't do nothing else. That's kind of how strict some of them are. And then you've got some that are very laid back and, all right, come in, you know. There's a couple about to have a wedding. There's a couple that's about to have a wedding. You know, you want to run in, guns blazing on that wedding, ruin it. We're not that bothered. So you've got both sides of the scale, strict ones, lenient ones, ones that are not very good, ones that are really good, which makes this whole role play grow and then makes these companies compete with each other. Oh, this server's done something really well. We'll copy that. Bam, bam, bam. And they just keep getting better and better. But if Rockstar now start pigeonholing things and start sending out DMCAs because they don't want that server to become more popular than their own, because you best believe they're going to be putting stores where you can actually pay physical things. That's coming. In GTA now, you'll be able to actually buy things within the game for physical money. something like a collector's item and something like that in an actual store inside the game, and you want to pay physical money to have this unique thing in this server that no one else has because you've paid for it, and no one else can put that in there in that game, and it holds value. All of that stuff's going to be put in there. But I can picture Rockstar saying to all the other servers, no, you want to do role play now, you've got to come over here. That independent ones, they're done. We allowed you to do that in GTA 5. GTA 6, we got one online server for roleplay, and it's ours. Yeah? You come over here, and if you try and make other independent ones, we're shutting them down. You know, or attempt to shut them down. I can picture that happening. But as for the business side of thing, making it digital only, I have to rate it. The reason why I have to rate it is because I predicted that they would do this. And I even said to myself, if I own GTA, I would do exactly this. There's no way you're getting this game on PC so you can pirate it. There's no way I'm bringing out physical copies so somebody can beat the game in the space of a day or two by speedrunning and then resell the game. Yeah, and then I've lost out on the second purchase because I only earned from the one purchased. Forget that. Digital only. I get everybody who wants it. They're gonna have to go directly through the source, which is the PlayStation Network or the Xbox Live Network, whatever it is. Smart move. I can't hate it. Yeah. The only thing that I could potentially hate is if they make the GTA roleplay exclusive to the official server that Rockstar is currently building. If they do that, then it's going to be a problem for all those independent modders out there. You know. But they're a business. Why are they going to want you to potentially make something better than what they've done? Yeah, they accepted role plays were better than what they originally did with their online, and now they've realized our online is crap. We need to take what these modders have made and implement it in our game officially. Get the best team out there, which is apparently 5M, the most established. Let's employ them. You guys do it, what you did out there in here, and then we're going to make sure we corner off the market. Yeah, anybody who has a sniff of potentially doing a role play better than ours, get rid of them. Yo, come here. All the money comes here. Smart. Yeah? It's going to potentially be $1 trillion game in revenue. Potentially. You know, and it's going to be a game that is going to... You won't see GTA 7 for the next 20 years because there'll just be so much replay value. It's smart. It's smart. I can't hate on it. It's smart business. Yeah? Smart business. Said what I've said. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, yeah?